In this video I'll go through how to address some of the issues raised by a SonarQube code analysis. This is the third video in a series of SonarQube tutorials. The first one covered the installation and setup of SonarQube, and the second covered the pipeline configuration using Bitbucket. I suggest that to get the most out of this video you watch the first two in this series. So I'm going to go to the SonarQube homepage and the issues list. This is a list of issues picked up during the most recent pipeline build. I'm going to go down to one that's relatively easy to fix, just for the purpose of this video. Make this field private and encapsulate it in a public property. So this is within the prompt.xaml.cs file, and it's line 21 of the code. So this is about encapsulating this into a public property. So what I'm going to do is go into the Bitbucket repository, and I'm going to create a branch just to work on these fixes. We'll put it as a type bug fix. Create that. So once the branch is created, I just want to make a clone of it. I only want to copy the actual address. So I'm going to go into Visual Studio and clone a repository. I'm going to paste in the address and just create a local folder for it. And then click clone. So at this point I just need to make sure that I'm working on the branch and not the master. So I need to look at remotes, select that. So in terms of how can I fix it, in fact what I'll do first is I'll assign it to administrator, which just means then when I go back to issues, instead of looking at all, I can just look at anything that I've assigned to myself, or if you're working in a team, anything that has been assigned to you. So how can I fix it? So non-compliant code and then a compliant code solution. So I'll use this auto-implemented properties solution here. So going back into it, so it's in the prompt.xaml.cs. Okay, so 21, 22, I've made those changes. So if I look at the prompt XAML file, you can see those two changes in place. And then I want to stage those changes. I'm just putting a comment. And I want to commit, stage, and push. And then successfully push to origin bug fix SQ-fixes. So going back into Bitbucket and branches. So at this point, I can run the pipeline for this branch, which I'll go ahead and do now. So the build is completed successfully now. To pipelines, successful. So if we go back into SonarQube, to click on projects, and then select image analysis, which is the one that I've been working on, and we look at issues. So when I click on my issues, there are no issues assigned to you, which means that the one that I was working on earlier has been fixed. If we click on all, then the one, you shouldn't see anything relating to the private field. So that's been accepted as a change. Okay, so that was just a quick video which concludes this series on how to use SonarQube from scratch. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below.